Hello everyone. I thought because everyone really enjoyed my getting the garden ready for summer last year, I thought it would only be right to do one again this year. And I feel like it's also a good time to start prepping the garden for summer. We're halfway through April, so a little bit earlier than last year I think. But because it's such a nice day and the grass needs cutting, I thought we'd start by doing the grass and then we can start clearing out all of like the leaves and the sticks on the back of the garden and go from there. Grass is cut. It's actually very hot out once you start moving. I'm now going to clear some of the stuff at the back of the garden.
We're going to change the washing line from 1 to 2. That doesn't make sense. One of these. We already have one of these, but it's just got 1. This one has 2. So you can have one go that way, one go that way. Double the washing and dry.
Let's go.
Yeah. Bye bye, Minky. Hello, Keplin. Oh, it's so rounded up.
It's actually a bit wonk as well.
Yeah.
You did a great job installing that.
It's just spinning round and round.
Give it a yank.
Am I going right way? No. These are so rounded. God. Beautiful day. You know that song? It's a beautiful
No,
day.
you don't want to.
The drill's dying. Can you hear it?
Need a new battery. Do you want me to get one?
Oh. Here's one I found earlier.
Well, hey, well done.
You drilled a hole.
I always get that bit wrong.
What, putting the washer in? No, it's not even a washer. What is it? Wall plug.
It never seems to go in for me. Oh god, it's going everywhere.
What's all these?
That's the old one from the old owners.
That's it. It's like, oh no.
They were supposed to leave that for us, but they didn't.
We can fill these actually.
Yeah,
It looks
we will.
lovely.
But we need external filler.
Yeah, bird. It's screaming.
Do you want me to hold it? Or are you good?
I'll be right.
That was quick.
TikTok shop.
Was it?
Yeah, it's 10 quid.
Oh.
So cheap. Oh. don't know how deep I can go though. I don't want to go through it.
You won't go through it. Oh god, my fence is vibrating.
I barely touched the surface anymore.
The drill's too blunt.
No, it is going in.
It is very blunt.
Was it?
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, yeah, it's going to be hot. Take it.
Have
you seen the hole?
We have seen the hole. We finally got it in.
It took like 20 minutes to drill a hole.
Yes. There you go, look. Right, do you want to show what we've done?
Can you do that one?
I'll do this one.
Look at all that room for activities.
We've got another very nice day today, very sunny. I'm gonna jet wash the decking today. It really needs doing. Since we've moved in, all of the, right, I'm gonna try and word this right so you understand. All of where the wood goes together, it's like the ridge, they're kind of clogged up with dirt, so the drainage isn't very good. So we need to jet wash all of the dirt out of those and just make them all clean. Hopefully, if it dries in the next few days, I'm gonna paint it. Because all the paint, it's not been painted properly, so it's all just coming off. So it definitely needs a new coat, and we don't want that colour. We want a, we're gonna go with a brown, I think, a dark brown. I've also got Joel Corey's new song on to get me through it. I'm gonna come back when it's done. It's getting very messy. I've done all of this bit so far. I'm working on this bit. This is the worst bit. It's very grimy, as you can see. Okay. Okay, we're done. It looks, it looks so bad. I just can't wait to paint it now. We have the pressure washer. I'll do the back of the garden as well, because this is pretty grim. I don't know if I've ever shown this before, the old owners left handprints and their dog's paw prints. This was underneath where the summer house was. How cute is that? It's actually way dirtier than what I thought. You actually can't really see it on camera. But the amount of black compared to the lighter colour. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's one of those jobs when you start, you don't think it's actually as dirty as it is. It's disgusting. I've done all my cut trim for today. That's done. I did actually just go over these beams because the top was quite green. I'm covered. Decking is drying nicely. Very excited to get this painted. It's the next day since I've pressure washed the garden. Now that it's all dry, we went and picked up this bad boy today. Nice long roller, and I'm going to paint the back part of the garden where our table and chairs are, because it's like a concrete base. So I thought if we paint it like the cream, the same colour as our fences, it will blend in really nicely. and it will just get rid of any discoloration that's stained on there. There's like a few rust marks that just won't come off, and making it all one colour will look very nice. So I've got my big one and I've got a little one because I need to touch up some bits on the fence as well. This is the paint we use. We've got the Wicks Sandstone Masonry paint, very nice colour. Okay, finished. There were some areas I had to go in with the paintbrush because the concrete was a bit like dipped. But it's done. I'll let that dry. Okay, we're back on another day of doing the garden up. I feel like every new clip or every new day I'm in the kitchen. Anyway, I've just come back from Argos and I've picked up some paints that I ordered yesterday. I'm not going to do this today because I want to get up really early tomorrow morning and paint our decking that I've jet washed that you would have seen in this video. So for the decking and the sleepers, we have bought some dark oak paint. We haven't got the stain because, as you would have seen, the sleepers this side of the garden and the decking's already been painted, so stain isn't in the question, but we've gone for this very nice dark oak paint. Dark oak decking really reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of summer, and I think it will go really well with the next colour. So as you know, we've got cream fences, we're going to have dark brown decking and sleepers, and we've got a nice sage green for the outhouse, which I'm really excited because this is just gonna, I think we was gonna paint it the same colour as the house. However, it would have looked very clinical in our back garden, I think. Having cream fences and then a white outhouse, no, it would have clashed, and we wanted something gardeny, we wanted something summery, we wanted something light and colourful. So we've gone for sage green. I'm very excited for this. So this is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Tomorrow's plan is going to be painting the deckings. I'm going to get up really early in the morning because the way the sun rises, there's already shade on a majority of our decking, and it's only 2 o'clock. I say only 2 o'clock, we're quite far into the day now, but I don't have the option to do it later in the morning because I'm going to need to do a couple coats. So I'm going to paint the outhouse, and we do have some more paint coming tomorrow of the cream because I want to get another coat on the concrete slab at the back of the garden. Tuesday morning, we're on to the next day, and like I said yesterday, I'm going to be painting the decking. I'm going to have to work my way out to in so I don't lock myself out the house and I can actually get in the house without walking on the decking. It's currently it's not 4:45, it's currently 5:45. I got up at 6, but because the sun wasn't up, I didn't want to do it, and now the sun is here, I'm going to start. A fun fact, we actually like to wash our paint clothes. That might seem really silly because they're covered in paint, but they still need to be cleaned. Don't know if that's like an abnormal thing to do or not, but this has been in the black wash pile for about a week, but all of our paint clothes are in the wash. So I'm gonna have to wear something that's been sat in a wash pile for a week, which is fine. Doesn't really smell. It's actually just, it's not even that dirty. I think Kyle wore this once, twice whilst we were decorating, but I need something to wear because it looks really cold outside. I also should probably put some socks on. I haven't got any socks on. Socks are on. Headphones are definitely going on. I feel like this is going to be quite a long job. I haven't got a long brush to do it like this. I'm going to have to get down on my knees and do it by hand. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I'm already cold and I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to have to keep the camera on a tripod inside. Like I said, if I'm working out in, I'm not going to go out to get the camera. I'm going to set you up here like this. Okay, wish me luck. As you can see, I've done the first part. I'm gonna come back when it's done. So let me show you before. See when it's done. It's done. This has taken so long and I am so cold. My nose is red. My hands are freezing. I've actually just warmed them up underneath the tap. That has taken me, how long has that taken me? I think that's taken me about an hour and a half. Must be minimum of an hour, hour and a half. But that's the first coat. I've got to do it all again. So I'm gonna have to leave it for quite a few hours to dry, especially considering there's no sun on it right now. I thought I would do a quick garden update because it's been a few days since I picked up the camera. We have in fact put another coat of paint on the decking, but I didn't film it because nobody wants to watch transition back to back. But we also have painted our brick wall and the sleepers. I have actually just put another coat of paint on our brick wall. Immediately makes it look so much better now that it's not red brick. I've also painted our sleepers at the front and our sleepers at the back. So it all kind of matches each other now, and as you can tell, the wall matches our fences. This is what our decking is looking like. As you can see, it's still very patchy. I think we're gonna do another coat, but I'm gonna use a roller. I did use a brush so I could get in all of the cracks for the first 2 layers. But because of the state of our decking, where it's really patchy from the old paint, we probably should have sanded it all off. However, I've seen people paint decking that's already been painted. So it is doable, and I have seen a lot of people use and recommend a roller, which I should probably do because the coverage is supposed to be a lot better. So we should probably try that, but I can't right now because our rollers are covered in the cream paint, but that will probably be a task for over the weekend. And we do have a date booked in the diary to get our side gate installed. Me, my dad and Kyle are gonna make it because the width from our house to the brick wall is rather large. It's 60 to 62 inches, I think, which is quite big for a side alley. So we're gonna have to create bigger posts and possibly a slightly wider gate. So we're gonna make it ourselves. Forgot to mention, I also just chucked another coat of paint on the back concrete slab thing. So that what is behind the table and the chairs, that cream slab on the floor, I've just chucked another coat on, so that is completely finished now. I'm just gonna wait for that to dry and then I can pop all the pebbles back. So I've had to pull them all away from the edge so I can actually paint it properly. But I tell you what, I really enjoyed the first layer of, I think, everything, but especially with the brown decking paint because it's just not looking good. Normally when you put the second coat on, it will kind of, the coverage is so much better and it looks like a solid colour, but it's just not going on with our decking. So it hasn't been very satisfying or rewarding because it almost feels like our time's been pointless because it just doesn't look good. We're gonna have to sort something out there. Also got this little bird, I think it's a birdhouse, it's a little castle. It was my nan and granddad's, and it used to be in their garden, and me and my sister used to play with it with our Bratz dolls. So I really wanted it in my garden. I have pressure washed it off. I'll put a before and after picture in here. It's gonna go, I think, behind the tree in the like flower bed section, so it's kind of a bit safer. But that's our new garden edition. So I just thought I would do a summary of what we've done in the garden. It's obviously not really changed, but we have decorated. So, decking. We haven't actually done anything else to decking. We thought we'd leave it because it actually looks okay. It's really not that bad.
I mean, this bit is okay, but
patchy,
that bit...
It's so patchy. You can definitely see the wood underneath, but it's fine. So obviously I said the wall is painted. The wall is all painted, and we actually had my dad come over today to measure up for the gate, which will be next weekend. Shed is now painted.
Oh.
Again, this was supposed to be a sage green, it's now lime green, but we actually really like it because it's bright.
It's like a mint choc chip.
It is like a mint choc chip, and it's more like beach hutty, which was exactly actually what we was kind of going for. Oh, yeah. Apart from the furniture's now moved, Kyle had a fire.
Yeah.
So, well, I painted the sleepers. These didn't take too long actually. This was easy because they didn't have any paint on. And this looks really bad right now because there's leaves on it and this. But as you can see, look, one colour. That looks so. I'm actually really glad that I did this because I was hesitating about it.
It was all like green and brown and...
Yeah, it brightens this area up. So this is also done. Oh, and birdhouse has been washed and birdhouse is in its spot. Looks great. What do you think? So that's the summer makeover. What I will film, the only thing that we have left is the gate, and I am going to paint the love seat that we have because it needs a fresh coat of black, but that's nothing new, but it's nearly summer ready. So that's the end of the garden makeover. Like I said, we only have the gate to do and then our garden will be summer ready. So thank you very much for joining in on our little makeover that we did. It's been needed. We've really wanted to do it for a long time, well, pretty much since we moved in, because we just didn't like the grey. It was very dreary. It wasn't very light and gardeny. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Sorry.
Oh no. What's happened? Kyle's getting ready for work. Anyway, taking Kyle's mishap out of the end of this video, it's a very long story of what's wrong with Kyle. To be honest, I still don't actually know what's wrong with Kyle. I don't actually think what he's been told he has. Anyway, that's a story for another day. He's fine. He's not ill. It's a long story. But I would like to round this video off and thank you again if you have watched the journey, especially a lot of the house reno recently. We've been doing bits of the house. I hope this gives you a bit of motivation if you want to get your garden done, because there are very small tweaks that you can do to your garden to really bring it back to life, or just make a huge change. Just by painting really makes a change, or adding a little structure, or simply just tidying and cutting and getting rid of twigs, leaves. It just brings it all together. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week with another video.